Most people think minimalism and abundance are opposites. One seems to be about having less, the other seems to be about having more. But perhaps they are far more connected than we realize. Because true abundance is not measured by how much you possess, it is measured by how little possesses you. A person can own 10 houses and still live in scarcity, always worried, always chasing, always feeling there is never enough. And another person can own very little, yet walk through life with a sense of gratitude, peace, and fullness. Because abundance begins within. It is not the amount of things in your life. It is the quality of your relationship with those things. Minimalism, at its deepest level, is not about owning less. It is about removing what distracts you from what truly matters. It is making room in your home, room in your mind, room in your heart. Because a crowded life often creates a crowded soul. Too many possessions, too many commitments, too many distractions, too much noise. And in all that noise, we lose sight of what is essential. Nature teaches this beautifully. A tree does not try to hold on to every leaf forever. When the season changes, it lets go. Not because it lacks abundance, but because it trusts abundance. It understands that growth requires space, and perhaps we are no different. Many people are trying to add more to their lives, when what they really need is to remove what no longer serves them. More things do not always create more happiness. More information does not always create more wisdom. More opportunities do not always create more freedom. Sometimes abundance appears the moment unnecessary things disappear, the moment you release clutter, the moment you release comparison, the moment you release the need to prove yourself. And suddenly, you realize something profound. You already have enough to begin, enough to be grateful, enough to live meaningfully. This does not mean abandoning ambition. You can still build wealth. You can still grow a business. You can still pursue success. But now you pursue it from abundance, not from emptiness, from creation, not from lack. Because there is a difference between wanting more and needing more to feel complete. One is growth, the other is dependency. The minimalist understands that every possession has a cost, not only financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Everything you own occupies a small piece of your attention, and attention is one of the most valuable currencies of life. So the question is not, how much do I have? But rather, how much freedom do I have? Because true abundance is not when you can buy anything. It is when your peace is no longer dependent on having everything. And perhaps that is the hidden connection between minimalism and abundance. The less you need from the world to feel whole, the richer you become. Not only in wealth, but in wisdom, in gratitude, in freedom. And those are the forms of abundance that can never be taken away. The poor man is not always the one who has little. Sometimes the poor man is the one who has much, but still believes it is not enough. And the abundant man is not the one who owns the most. It is the one who has discovered that enough is a sacred word.